All right, guys. Good morning. Yeah. Morning, guys. Morning, morning, morning. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. What is going on? My recording or streaming software was giving me issues for whatever reason. It wasn't like loading my trading view screen for some reason. So I had to figure that out. How was Asia? Asia was, I mean, it was okay, to be honest. Not the greatest. We didn't take a trade for Asia. So, okay, let me run you guys through the bias real quick. We got to be quick on our toes with this. So, yeah, obviously, kind of goes without saying, the 8:30 a.m. news did absolutely nothing. And we're trading kind of at the high of this range right now. You know, maybe even getting a bounce from this WIXE. Like, this is what it looks like this 4-hour candle bounce from, right? This 4-hour WIXE right here. And, you know, there is a potential for a move higher here. There absolutely is a potential for a move higher. And that's what I'm going to kind of play into. Definitely not high probability taking the long, because overall I am still net bearish. As long as we hold on to this daily volume imbalance, I'm net bearish. And so I would like to see some continuation lower from this, but if we just continue trading like near this area, it's just not giving me much confidence for a move lower. So, you know, if we're gonna do it, we got to do it like soon. Otherwise, you know, it's not a good look otherwise, right? We just got a 1-minute change in state though, to the downside, with a liquidity sweep here as well. And I think SMT. Yeah, we have this 15-minute gap, but we are rejecting from this right now. Only thing that's kind of like drawing me away from the short again is the fact that we just continue to trade in this area. So it's almost like it just wants to go for that previous day high, right? Like that's what I'm thinking. Holy, it's not even 9:30 yet. Jesus. Bro, it's not even 9:30. Oh my god. RBC, yeah, it is. It's trading before 9:30 open. Gambling? No. No. What do we just push down into? We hit this like 5-minute gap. I want to get a trade here before 9:30. I want to play the 9:30 move. But dude, it's just very difficult, like trying to figure out the narrative here. It is not easy. Like this 15-minute looks like it needs a pullback before it goes higher. Like just straight like that, right? I think this 15-minute needs a pullback. Yeah, 1-hour WIXE. Yep. Yep. Does not look bad, bro. $9.30 move here. It looks to me like it might be bearish. I have an eval loaded up here. I'm on an eval right now. So this might be something that I just give a shot. We don't have, it's not too much risk to this high. Yeah, short, I think, is the move here. Yep. I would be targeting midnight on this leg, but we are not getting there. Wow. It's kind of iffy, dude. Like, bias here is just kind of iffy. Just went and cracked these highs. I think that was this thing's version of a Judas. If it closes up here, if this candle closes above these two, I'm gonna I don't know if I'm gonna try long. But it's not a bad look to try longs if it closes above those. Okay, no closure yet. We did just hit the 15-minute bullish gap, so that is one thing to take note of, right? Did not quite get towards midnight. This thing's fucking all over the place, dude. All over the place right now. This is insanity. Yeah, we do have some bullish SMT that we put in here. Morning, guys. There is indeed some bullish SMT. I don't know, this thing's kind of fucking all over the place. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. A little, okay. Looks like it might now get into midnight. This looks crazy, dude. Like, why I had to go and make a new high here? It's kind of unnecessary. Didn't need to go make that new high. This is insanity. I think framing along from this midnight gap, this midnight 15-minute gap is actually not bad. It is not that bad at all. But like, holy shit, dude. This thing is freaking out, bro. We're gonna get a closure here. This is a change in state right there to the upside. That's a change in state. So this would be along here, right? Going to PDH. So maybe I try this here in a second. Not sure. This is just a little fucky. Not gonna lie, it's a little crazy right now. Only thing with this is that it doesn't allow me to capitalize on midnight here, right? It would stop out before midnight. So, and I like midnight. I like midnight getting tapped before a move up. This trade I would frame off of, like, obviously the 15-minute gap, 1 minute, you know, change in state of delivery, SMT, like all that good stuff. But I do want it in this one. If I'm gonna frame a long out, this is the best look. Okay, we did get it. We did get it. Okay. We good. And now we need a closure for the change in state. Okay, this might be it. This might be where we get the trade in. Needs to play out before 10 a.m. Like, Honestly, want to be done before 10 a.m. here today. Preferably. We do have SMT here. Yeah, with ES. Yep. We do have SMT. Data low at 8:30. Not really significant, to be honest with you. This data did absolutely fucking nothing. So if it presents along here, I'll take it. I'm not too worried about data low. If it wants to go for data low, it wants to go there. But you know, for me, like I said, bro, I prefer the short, but this thing is just all over the place right now. So like the move down is not clean whatsoever. It's a really shitty move lower. So that's why I'm hesitant to like pull the trigger really on anything, but especially the short side. I'm a little hesitant to pull the trigger on it. You know what I mean? It keeps making these highs, these new highs that it shouldn't need to make. Okay, there's midnight. There's midnight right there. We now have a lower change in state level. Got this one now. We're just cutting through here. Yep, we have bearish SMT, but we also have bullish SMT. We have both here, which is the kind of the fucked up part. Might want that daily FVG. What daily FVG? There's no daily FVG here, bruv. You're referring to this one. This is not an open gap. This is or this is an open gap. It's not like this candle has not closed, so this is not a fair value gap yet. Looks like the move lower is playing out, which is nice to see. Just an absolutely fucking horrendous move, but it is playing out. I think we were almost to those data lows. Just crazy, bro. Like this is midnight. We have just traded around midnight, all London and all Asia. We just traded around midnight the entire time. We've yet to trade away from midnight here. Hourly rejection block was up here. This is where the rejection came from. Was the rejection block right here. Yeah, just not a clean move. Bias obviously correct, but not a clean move. You know, this level, this 419.75 level that I gave to you guys like 3 days ago. This is the second entry it's provided here. This one within 3 points of risk, 3 points of drawdown here. But yeah, beautiful fucking rejection from there. If I was up, I might have traded it. Data lows right there. I think we are I didn't want to wait till 10, but we're gonna end up waiting till 10 because this range is a little fucky. I'm thinking Asia lows next here, right? Asia low, current daily low. We should be bearish here. Like honestly, the higher time frame is bearish. There's no reason for this thing to flip bullish, right? You know, so I would continue to prefer a move lower, right, into previous day low. Like I'm expecting previous day low at some point or another, right? But yeah, that movement there was really shit and just not a good move at all. Like that 15-minute fair value gap presented a change in state of delivery right here, but we end up like we end up stopping out of it twice, not once, but twice, right? Which is not a good look. Not a good look. 1 minute fair value gap here. This is that is the first presented. That is indeed the first presented right there. So this is not bad to like frame out a short from. Bro, there's no daily gap. Why do you... I don't know if this is the same guy talking about a daily gap. There's no daily gap. We don't have a daily gap here, brother. This is a WIXCE, 1 minute WIXCE, right? Not something that I generally like pay a lot of attention to for 1 minute. But there's no entry function here for a 1 minute fair value gap. You'd kind of just have to gamble the fair value gap with a stop loss at the top. Nothing else here. $222. Okay. Are you aware of how a fair value gap works? You understand this candle needs to be closed in order for this to be a fair value gap, right? This is not this is an open gap, like it's not closed yet. So that is not accurate, not valid. Made a new low off that first presented. Nice move there. Pretty nice move there. We're starting to put in a fuck ton of SMT here too. Not that it matters. I still do anticipate it move lower, but yeah, putting a shitload of SMT in here now. Still a gap in action. That's not how it works. That is not how it works. It's not a gap in action. You just... That's not a thing. Almost to the Asia low, like... It's gonna go lower, so I'm okay with staying on and trading a short. But this would be like a nice fucking objective that just got hit here. Yeah. For me, it looks like I'm gonna wait till 10 here to get a good trade. Nice move. Very nice move. Very nice move. NQ is going previous day low, bro. That's where I'm thinking here. I'm thinking previous day low. Like, I want this entire move erased. So that's where I'm at. Entered off first presented. Yeah, nice. Hell yeah. I would hold that. I would hold it all the way through. How's the new car? It's sick, dude. I haven't really gotten to drive it besides just driving it from the dealership to home, but yeah, that car's not gonna get driven for a little while. But yeah, it's sick, dude. I love it. Definitely forgot to take his PD array. He did forget to take his dose of PD array today. What card did you get? I got a 720S. You missed the new car reveal. I'll post it again. Let me post it for you guys again for those people who did not see it. I got you, twins. Hold on, I'm trying to find the photo that I was using yesterday. Where did I shoot it? Oh, there we go. Morning, 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 morning. What is going on? Guys, this is the car right here. Here's another picture for your head top. There you go. New car reveal. Okay, we did create a nice 15-minute fair value gap here. So this is where we're going to be looking to take the shorts from, as long as we leave it open in the next 15 minutes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. You're from Toronto? No, I'm not from Toronto. I want no funny business today. No joke, Justin is live and saying whatever you're saying. Even better than a pista, I think. I don't know. I like pistas still. I like pistas still. Real question, did it make up the driveway? So actually, funny story, it took about 40 minutes to get it up the driveway. But I finally figured out how to use the front axle lift, because it's not the same place as the, it's not in the same place as the 600 LT. So I had no idea where the front axle lift was. I figured out how to use it, and then it was fine. But yeah. Right here, this is the playlist, bro, for my guy asking. Could you elaborate why you think price might go towards PDL? Because I think the draw on liquidity might be PDH. Price could bounce from the discount of the 4-hour range. What do you think? Okay, so it is possible, right? It's entirely possible. I'm not saying it's impossible. However, the reason why I'm expecting lows is because these highs that were created up here are really solid, especially the Monday high, a really solid high of weak candidates. Why? Because this is a daily PD array that we rejected from. Daily volume imbalance, right? So daily PD array equals a solid high of weak candidate or low of weak candidate. Okay? So until proven otherwise, I'm going to assume that this here, Monday, is high of the week, and that we are going to trade lower for the remainder of the week. Now, is it possible that this thing might want to go a little bit higher and rebalance the equilibrium of the range? I mean, yeah, it could be. The thing is that this is already in equilibrium of the daily range. So if we draw out the daily range here, we already are in equilibrium. We're rejecting from equilibrium, right? So that's why, to me, I'm thinking that this has to be the high, and now, like, we should see a move lower from here now, right? That's like the big reason why I'm bearish here from a higher time frame perspective. Okay. Not just that, but we also have a clear draw to the downside, right? We have the draw here at 154, this low, right? Clear draw. So that is main reason why I'm bearish, if that helps. Right? Closure in 11 minutes. If we can hang around this area here and open that 10 a.m., push into a 15-minute gap, get a 1-minute sell model out of there. Perfect. Perfect. 15-minute gap CE lines up with midnight. It does. I see that. That is quite the beautiful look, actually. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I just need this thing to kind of hang around this area and just chill out, hang around. Don't go too far away now. Because then it's going to be impossible for 10 a.m. to come back up. So, yeah, ideally just chills out. What time is midnight, bro? Yeah, let's get the likes going, bro. Let's get the likes going. Let us get the likes going. Is this thing gonna trade up now? Like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing here? Bro, this range is insane. I thought we were gonna get a break out of the range there and then just like actually get some continuation lower, but nope. RB are crazy after we put in SMT at entered long. Yeah. Yeah, you guys should definitely implement for sure implement some rejection blocks in your trading. It did bounce off a 15-minute fair value gap. You are correct about this. We do have like 1 minute change in stated delivery, 1 minute setup higher. So we have an actionable 1 minute setup to the upside here as well. But I just explained my reasoning for being bearish, and it derives from a daily chart. So for me, like, I don't know, dude. This is fucking all over the place right now. It's a little cooked. Yeah, we do have bullish SMT. We have bullish SMT like on any time frame. We got bullish SMT here. Yeah, it's just super fucking annoying. This range, dude. Look at this range. It's just trading inside of this range. It hasn't done shit. Definitely not a great New York or in Asia. In Asia, I was like, yo, New York is like, whenever we have 8:30 a.m. news, New York is the better one. But dude, even New York here was dog shit. Horrible. Yeah, data didn't do a goddamn thing. I feel skeptical about shorts. Yeah, I mean, don't take them. There's no actionable short setup here, so it's not like we're taking a short. The actionable setups that are popping up are bullish. Like, we just got a bullish actionable setup, the 1 minute change in stated delivery here from a 15-minute fair value gap. I'm eyeing up this 5-minute gap. Like, before I do anything, I want to see if maybe this 5-minute gap gets inversed. If the 5-minute gap gets inversed, I don't think it's a horrible look with, like, a stop right there. It's definitely a big stop, so gotta be a little careful. Yeah, make sure everybody, all you guys sub it up. Make sure all you guys sub it up, bro. End stream. Come pick me up when we go get matchas. Yeah, you've lost your mind, bro. You've officially lost your mind. This is just gonna close this 15-minute gap, bro. This is so cooked. So cooked. I'm telling you guys, this is not fucking... This is a horrible PA. Now, here's the 5-minute inverse. Would I want a long here with a stop loss here and a TP here? No. No thanks. So, you know, I can't take this trade even if I wanted to. Now, maybe if it comes back down to the 5-minute gap, like maybe looks a little bit better. But also remember, we're 5 minutes away from this 10 a.m. open, and this thing has done absolutely nothing inside of this range to create something that this 10 a.m. can manipulate into. So this is just ass. This is just straight ass. We're just trading in a range. It's dog shit. I don't like it. Not a fan. The only decent, half decent looking setup was this 15-minute fair value gap down here that ended up giving a beautiful 1-minute change in state of delivery here. So beautiful flow model and nice move up, right? That was the only half decent looking trade setup here. See, again, revisiting this area, like every time we revisit this area, it gets weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. And then so at some point, this is just going to have to get through this area and push up into this previous day high and keep going a little bit higher, right? So let's see what it does. I told you guys above previous day high, right? Especially displacement above previous day high is essentially where I switch my bias from short to long for now. And then I would watch the long side. But I'm not here, you know, trying to force a trade, especially on a day like this. If you are one of those people that's forcing a trade here, if you've taken more than one trade today, you got to go back and start reevaluating your trading system, because there's not much here. Like, there really is just nothing here. Could you please explain what was 419? I'm not seeing much there. It's the CE of this daily volume imbalance, guys. The CE of the daily volume imbalance. It's also another level that I have. The real level is from a system that I don't teach here. But this lines up with the daily volume imbalance CE. That's what we can go off of here. I haven't traded since Friday and I have FOMO. You're not missing out on anything. Like, what has happened? Nothing has happened. It's not like you're missing out on anything. Anytime people get FOMO, they're like, oh fuck, like I would have caught this move. I would have caught this move right here, dude. Like, I would have made so much money on this move going to the upside. Yeah, realistically, you probably fucking wouldn't have, and you would have probably gotten stopped out and fried. So it's for the best that you're sitting out, right? Go down. Discord level, yeah. Speaking of Discord, guys, there's only, what day is it today? Tuesday. So yeah, 1, 2, 3 more days. 3 more days left on the $380 lifetime promo. It's the first link in the description. It will be gone on Friday. We're switching back to $120 a month. So if you want to get into the Discord one time for life, $380. Got mine this morning. W's in the chat, man. W's in the chat. What time does it close on Friday? I don't know. Probably after like market open or market close. I'll get it out. 5-minute gap to manipulate into. 5 minutes is not enough though. It has to be at 15. That's the issue. So I think this 10 a.m. is just gonna look like shit because there's no 15-minute PDRA here that I can use. Like, we have nothing. I have nothing. We do have 5-minute, yeah, for sure. If anything, maybe the 5-minute can give like something, but yeah. What you mean it's life in Discord? Like it's a one-time payment for Discord, like lifetime. On the long side, is it fair to say you're an hourly buy model since Friday open and all attempts down failed since? It could be, yeah, absolutely. It 100% could be. Yeah, this could for sure be an hourly buy model. The buy model, in this case, like the original consolidation is here, right? This is where the original consolidation for this buy model is. So that's where it would need to go for this buy model to complete. All right. So we'll see if we can do that and get there. All right, here's 10 a.m., boys and girls. Here's 10 a.m. We can watch this and see what it does. Can price manipulate into a 15-minute inversion? It can, right? And it has to be an inversion on this leg, right? Not this one. This one, the issue with this, right? We can mark this out. Issue with this is that it got inversed once and then it got inversed again. So this to me means absolutely fuck all now, right? Because if price is just cutting through it like this on both ways, then this means absolutely nothing. This 15-minute can go do its own thing. I got nothing to do with that 15-minute. 15-minute wick CE? Yeah. Yeah, if it goes all the way down to the 15-minute wick CE, yeah, there is an entry. What was that? Searching for the water song? Barry, I'll get lifetime premium right now. W. Indeed. Indeed. Yo, Dylan, just post the link in here again, real quick. In the chat, Dylan is going to post a link for whoever's too lazy to scroll down to the first link in the description. Dylan's going to put a link in here, and you guys can use that. 15-minute wick. This one, right here. This is a 15-minute wick. We use the CE of that. What about 1 hour RB? What about this? Wait, is this what you're talking about? Chat spam, let's bang. Let's not. How can it be used as a confluence? It can be used as an entry. If you have a 15-minute or really any time frame, like ideally higher time frames, so 15-minute and higher time frame wick, right? A wick that sweeps liquidity, whether that liquidity is a PD array or whether that liquidity is a high or a low. If it sweeps that, right, that becomes a rejection block, and you can use the CE or the midpoint of this wick as an entry. 25, 500, 15-minute FVG. I mean, bro, look, once it gets above, you guys got to understand, this is a daily volume imbalance that we are trying to reject here, right? So if we're rejecting this daily volume imbalance and it is unable to make new lows and continue lower and comes back up, right, through the daily volume imbalance, am I going to put a lot of weight on a 15-minute FVG? Probably not, right? I'm going to think that that 15-minute FVG is going to get fried. Because a daily bearish PD array could not hold. So that's kind of, yeah. That's the reason why 15-minute FVG for me, like, I'm not going to put too much weight on it just for that reason. Never seen that before? Yeah, bro. Start implementing it. You'll see how it works. Did you get a new car recently? Div, shut your ass up, boy. Thank you for teaching for free on a live platform. It helps me and motivates me as a woman to become independent and do something on my own. You're welcome. Thank you for the kind words. If y'all like the stream, you're more likely to become successful in trading. This is true. Very true. But it's been hit many times. What's been hit many times? Do go EDM concert. Do I go to an EDM concert? I haven't been to an EDM concert, no. What do you do when you see a higher time frame SMT at the highs and lows? SMT by itself is not a entry function, right? SMT is a confluence. So the only times that I really care about SMT, two different times, right? One is if I'm actively trying to look for an entry, I'm trying to make sure that we have SMT, whether it's internal or external. If I'm looking for an entry, I want to make sure that we have SMT because, again, it's a great confluence. And then the second thing is if I'm already in a trade and price, let's say like I'm in a trade and I'm targeting these lows, right? Let's say I got in like up here. I'm targeting these lows. Once we hit the lows, I'm trying to see, is there a PD array down here? Is there? Yes, there is. We have a 15-minute fair value gap. We have this 15-minute fair value gap. Are we creating SMT inside of that area? If yes, then I'm going to look to start taking partials on my trade because then there's a higher likelihood of this thing reversing, right? So those are the times that I really give SMT any weight. Other than that, like if there's, if there's no PD array above this high, then I don't give a fuck about SMT. Does not matter to me because it's not an entry function. So just because there's SMT does not mean there's going to be a reversal. There has to be a PD array there that price is using to sponsor a reversal. Does that make sense? That's kind of how you want to go about things. So we do have SMT here right now at the previous day high with ES. ES just broke above the previous day high. All right. So, I mean, kind of nasty work. One of your friends just bought NQ. Matt bought NQ, didn't he? This is Matt's model right here. Matt would be long from here, right there. See, we have SMT at previous day high. Why did it go hit previous day high? SMT doesn't matter. SMT does not matter. Unless there is a PD array, SMT by itself is irrelevant. But there's previous day high right there. So now I'm essentially expecting this thing to continue higher, right, with some sort of displacement. Only problem is we don't have a proper manipulation leg on this 4 hour unless we count this order block. I prefer fair value gaps, but we do have an order block manipulation leg on this 4 hour. So we'll see how it goes. Watch and see. Internal, external SMT. Internal is SMT that is like these internal lows, right? Internal lows, internal highs. That's internal. External would be, this is an external range low. External is this. How do I get so good looking like you, bro? This is the phase guy. Phase Aru, bro. He's back. Brooklyn Auto Sales hoodie comfy? Yeah, bro. That shit is stupid comfy. Shout out to Brooklyn Auto Sales, man. What color is your McLaren? Mine's orange. Me too. Lucid's down. It's all good, bro. Happens. Happens, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's just not a trade here, bro. I'm gonna keep it a $155,000 with you guys. I don't see one yet. It's 10:08. Not seeing much. Like I would trade this move higher, but there's got to be something here to serve as an entry, right? We don't have that yet. That 4-hour gap CE is a reason for no entry. Did it inverse 1-hour gap? We never had a 1-hour gap here to inverse, unless you're talking about these back here. It might actually, in hourly just open, so we're not gonna have closure for another hour, but this one right here, I'm assuming is what you're referring to. We have not inversed it yet, but if this thing is bullish, it will. It will. It was a trade from range lows, range highs, 200 points. Yeah, I know. I pointed it out. It was a 15-minute forward fair value gap, 1 minute change of state of delivery, SMT, liquidity sweep, like everything was there. This is perfect flow model. But again, my higher time frame bias was bearish until proven otherwise. I explained it several times here. So now that it's proven otherwise, I can be bullish, but you know, I have to be bearish until proven otherwise. I'm not going to take a long down here after we crack range lows, you know? It'll make a ton of sense to do that. I think online traders that show their dashboard with all green days fake. I don't know. No idea. Some of them probably are. This industry is full of fakes, bro. Industry is absolutely fried, man. TFX Alex. Yeah, that guy's a fucking scammer. That's why he streaked the Super Bowl. DJR, also a scammer, not a trader. Tomorrow, enjoy that card. Thanks, man. Dude, not tomorrow, tonight in Asia. I'll be live for Asia too. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about that now. I just found you key. You please extend lifetime offer until March. I cannot extend it until March, bro. That is quite some time. That is quite some time. But you know, just DM me, bro. I may give you like an extension of some sort. Just shoot me a DM where we can figure something out. Hold on. NYPM sweep to go lower, possibly. It could, but dude, I'm not 100% sure about what the fuck this thing wants to do. I mean, currently we're still in the range, right? There hasn't been a clear break of this range. That's range high, that's range low. We wicked the range low. We're currently wicking range high, right? So we haven't done anything of importance here yet. Like, nothing has really happened. How my PM to go? So yeah, we just answer that. What's your biggest payout? My biggest payout was about $70,000. It was around 70 grand. It was on Apex. Guys, we're coming up. Oh yeah, we are coming up. Yeah, I am about to do a very sick ass giveaway, bro. Giving away a phone and some other stuff I forgot, but like a brand new iPhone, some other stuff on here. Gonna give it away here on the stream. That's gonna be fucking sick. Oh, phone and a MacBook. Brand new MacBook, brand new phone. So for those people who are still using, or like if you don't have like a laptop or a good laptop, fire ass MacBook, brand new MacBook giveaway is coming for you guys. And the phone giveaway. And then like for third place, I'll do like $500 or something. I think it was. But yeah, it's gonna be gas, bro. Big giveaway incoming. Do you watch other markets when NQ isn't doing shit? I mean, not really. Only because the only other thing that I watch is gold or just metals in general. Recently, I haven't been watching metals because a lot of the firms stopped allowing metals. So it's not like anybody's going to be able to trade them anyway. And what's it called? Gold doesn't really move in New York as much. Like, I prefer trading gold in Asia. I'm not a fan of gold in New York. I'm not a fan. Dogecoin available? Yeah, the phone is preloaded to be called Keyphone. The reason for the giveaway is my love for you guys, bro. That's the reason for the giveaway. As you guys can see, there's fucking nothing happening here. Literally nothing is happening here. 15-minute CE short? Yeah. Could actually frame a short off the CE. Yeah. It's the same exact level of 419.75. It's possible to frame one off of that. How to enter giveaway? Don't worry, guys. I'll announce the details here on the stream. Don't worry about like how to enter and how to exit and do all that. Don't worry. Are we chopping for NFP tomorrow? NFP is going to do absolutely nothing tomorrow. It's because it's non-farm employment now. So it's going to do absolutely nothing. Can you add one more price to the giveaway? Your looks maxing tips. When you travel, what spec and model laptop do you use to trade with? I have, this is my MacBook right here. This is what I use whenever I travel. So this is the brand new one. It's a 16-inch, the literal, like, whatever brand new 16-inch MacBook Air. So nothing crazy, not anything crazy. Before I got this one, I had the 14-inch, like, older one, and I had that for like 4 years, bro. I had that thing till it, like, legitimately, like, it started to get too fucking slow. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna upgrade to this one. And then I only got 16-inch because I'm still going to be streaming when I travel. Like, I have some travel plans coming up. I'm still going to be streaming, of course. So I need like a bigger screen so I can, you know, see everything. Air over Pro. Well, I don't need a Pro, right? I don't have usage for Pro. Pro is more for like video editing and like fucking crazy shit, bro. I only use the MacBook to trade. That's it. I don't use the MacBook for anything else. I have a fire ass PC. Why wouldn't I use that when I'm at home? Didn't we already manipulate for the bearish bias in that hourly Sibi? This right here, this has been manipulated into several times now. So I'm not gonna be using that for an entry or anything, right? I would prefer to see 15-minute wick CE as the entry function here, if anything. Let's not bank today, hopping off now because I'm trying to yeah, bro, that's probably for the best. Better to just lock out here today. Any upgrade mine? The fans go crazy. They do. We have a 1-minute CSD going down, but we don't have anything here for a 1-minute change in state of delivery to make any sort of sense, right? There's no 15-minute fair value gap, nothing. Nothing is here that you can use. I mean, you may be able to use this 15-minute wick CE here for an entry, but aside from that, like, there's nothing here, bro. There's literally nothing. I'm telling you. It's shitty. It looks like shit. How do you journal your trades? Trade Zella. I think it's gonna get in. have a touch bar pro from 2019, still works like a beast. That's what I had before. I had the touch bar. I had an Air touch bar, and it was beautiful. Bottom tick silver key, you missed out. Fucking 9, bro. Well, if you're in the Discord, then you probably and you take 9's alerts, then W. We're very W. And Mac is mad slow. Well, then this giveaway is perfect for you, bro. This giveaway is absolutely perfect. Look at the 1 minute FVG. What, the one we're trading in right now? I'm getting old man turned 23 today. That is not old, bro. That's not fucking old. Is that a valid entry for short? It could be. I mean, this 15-minute wick CE right there that we just hit, that would have been my entry. Only thing that throws me off is that you guys got to understand, bro, we've traded in this area 1, 2, 3, 4. This is now the 5th time that we're trading in this area. Each time we trade in here, it gets weaker. So, like, I don't love it anymore. I really don't, right? Not the biggest fan of it anymore. So if this rejects here, I'll watch it and I'll just fucking... I'll watch it go. That's pretty old, gang. Bro, what? How old are you? That is not old. 23 is not old. Let's say if we sweep previous day high or swing high and look for reversal. So what would be our time frame for entry? Can't really frame an entry off of a high or a low, right? There has to be a PD array above said high or low. The only way you can frame an entry, again, is wick CE. Off of previous day high and just highs and lows in general. Wick CE is how you frame an entry, right? But again, the only reason I'm not taking this wick CE here is because we've traded into this area for the 5th time now. So to me, now it's weak. It's very weak, this area. So... How old are you, Unk? I'm definitely not Unk, bro. I am definitely not Unk. If 10 means he keeps retesting that area to possibly go higher, yes. Yeah, so the thing is that, like, obviously... So if we look at this from just a price action perspective, okay? When we hit a bearish PD array, or any sort of bearish level, right? Let's just say a resistance. The ideal move is for us to make new lows, right? We should go and make new lows. This could be considered a new low. However, it comes back up to retest the area again, right? And it does that 3 different times after this first time that it hits this area, okay? So to me, what that's telling me is that sellers are not in control enough here to make this trade lower, right? And buyers are strong here in this area to make this continue trading higher back up into this area, right? So, like, just if you're looking at, if you're thinking about order flow, right? And by the way, nice rejection there so far. If you're thinking about this from an order flow perspective, and you're a seller, all right? And it keeps coming back up into this area. What are you thinking as a seller? Are you just going to keep shorting it every time, like reloading a short every time it comes up into this area? No, right? After like the 2nd or 3rd times it comes up into this area, you're going to be like, okay, it's time I just remove my short because buyers are clearly pretty strong here, right? So that's kind of the way you got to think when it comes to just retests of the same area over and over and over again. Now, granted, this is a daily PD array, right? It's a much higher time frame PD array, so it acts differently than a 5-minute or a 15-minute or hourly, right? It can get a retest several times and still be valid because it's so from a higher time frame. But yeah, that's kind of the only thing. Other than that, you know, it's a good look to just range. This is the trade that I would have taken, right? Stop loss at that high right there, and then I would target a range low, right? Simply just target range low. So I can like tape read this and kind of watch and see how it goes. This is from the 15-minute wick CE of the 15-minute candle that swept previous day high, right? So this would be something that we can watch here. See how it goes. I just don't see a trade here that I would actually take, right? Like a real trade that I would take here. I have not taken a trade yet, no. Can you explain order blocks? Order blocks, yeah, very simple. If a series of candles breaks a low, right? So we have a low right here into a PD array. So we have PD array right here. So low right here, PD array right here. You can clearly see the low. And then we have a candle closure above the candle or candles that create that low. That creates an order block, right? These two candles become an order block. And if it makes it any simpler, if you know how a change in state of delivery works, right? Change in state of delivery creates an order block, right? Change in state of delivery creates an order block. So that's just a general rule of thumb to kind of like, you know, use. If price taps the FVG above 50% of the leg without tapping 50% itself, is that valid? What do you mean? 50% of what leg? What FVG? 515 sweep could form a short entry. What do you think? We're not even, we're 100 points away from 515, bro. Haven't even looked up there yet. Would you be breaking even here? I would be break even here. If I was short here, I would be break even for sure. Congrats on the McLaren 720S. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Four-hour leg. Okay, 4-hour leg. So if price tap to the FVG above 50% of the leg, how can it tap an FVG above 50% of the leg without tapping 50%? What does that mean? I'm not sure I understand your question correctly. You come a long way from copying Jake Trades? Who the fuck is Jake Trades? L Rage Bait, bro. What the fuck? Then you get that McLaren was motivating as fuck, bro. Thank you, man. I hope it does motivate you guys, because if I can do this shit, anybody can, bro. Anybody could do it if I could do it. I just want to thank you for streaming. I know you print and you don't have to stream to prove it. Will you continue your YouTube streams after Friday? Yes, I will continue YouTube streams after Friday, guys. I will continue to use YouTube streams after Friday. Don't worry. Thank you, Fast F90. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, my boy. We almost got hit 418. Yeah, 419.75, whatever. Like that area would be the if I was in this. Stream live here every day. Yes, I stream live here every day. Every day, twice a day, guys. Every day, twice a day. We're here for New York, and we are here for Asia. Both. Both. I'm glitching? What do you mean I'm glitching? What's your zodiac sign? I never understood like why or like how that even works or why that's important, but mine is a Libra. I was born in October, so mine's a Libra. I would be break-evened out of this trade now if I was in this. You done for New York, gang? I mean, I don't see a trade here. I'm just here chatting with you guys at this point, bro. Like, I don't see anything here that I would take. So, do you have a new strategy or still the 4-hour candle that you previously done before? So I have two entries, right? One entry is the flow model, which is a PD array, change in state of delivery, like all that stuff. And then the second entry model is my top bottom ticking entry model, like levels like this, right? Like this level here that provides this kind of entry. And all of those, both of them are based on a 4-hour PO3, right? They're based on a 4-hour PO3. $16K subscriber by end of February, bro. Hey, we gotta start locking in, bro. Everybody, yo, if you guys are in here and you're not subbed to the channel, bro, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you can see whenever I go live. But I'm trying to hit like 20K by like March, to be honest. I don't know why some people's lives bugging out. Yeah, just I guess refresh, you'll be all right. How do you spot those levels? I only that system I only teach in my premium Discord. I don't teach here publicly. You done for Asia about 9:30 p.m. Yeah, around 9:30 usually. Are you Muslim? Yes. What's good, Geese? Shout out one of the best informational traders on the net. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. If there's FVG around 50% of the range and price tapped in it without tapping 50%, is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. That is okay. It's better if it taps 50%, but that is still okay, yes. If you haven't already, by the way, guys, if you're new, go ahead and lock in with my Instagram, guys. Everybody follow my Instagram if you guys are new here and you don't know my Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube, Keyflow Trades. Go ahead and follow my Instagram. I'm probably most active on there out of all social medias, so make sure you guys lock in with that, bruv. You gonna trade during Ramadan? Yeah, of course, bro. In a buy from 950. Not bad, not bad. 30-second inversion. I do not trade a 30-second inversion. The low sweep, I had an entry here at the 1-minute change in state of delivery. Like I wouldn't take a 30-second inversion, but this is where my entry would have been right here. 1-minute change in state of delivery, 15-minute fair value gap, liquidity sweep, SMT, my model right there. You know how to play chess? No, I don't really play chess that much, bruv. You had short entry 25,419 on last night's stream. What was your target and stop on that entry? I didn't actually I didn't trade the 419. There's this level that I had given out. I didn't take any trades. I took no trades, bro, last night. No trades from me last night. No trades from me this morning. Look at this thing, bro. This is just absolutely horse. Look at it. Like, what? We just put an SMT right here at these highs. Like, I don't know what this thing is doing, dude. It looks so stupid. This thing looks actually retarded. You bought your 720s from Brooklyn Auto? Yeah, I did. Everything is trading shit today. Yeah, it's fucking horrible. I'm telling you, bro. This thing is disgusting. It is absolutely fucking disgusting. I bought a car from them also. Nice, bro. What car did you buy? I'm back testing right now. I don't see any trade entry. Yeah, there's nothing, bro. There's actually nothing here. On days like this, do you stick to your strategy, call it a day, or will you maneuver with the market and range trade for the day? No, as you guys can see, if I was going to range trade for the day, I would have already taken something, right? So, no, I'm not going to take anything. Now, I'm not, like, closing off the possibility to get an entry here, right? Like, if an entry shows up, I'll take it still. But I'm not here with the intention to trade right now. GTR, nice, bro. Hell yeah. That's fire. Like Nissan GTR or like AMG GTR? I'm in shorts with tight SL. Yeah, I don't think it looks the worst. It's just going to be slow for the rest of the week since we have 8:30 AM news. Yeah, it will be. But we will still be here. We'll still be live. I'll still be live every day for Asia. So twice a day, every day. 9:15 AM for New York. And around 9:30 PM for Asia. Those are my 2 live streams every day. Completely free right here on YouTube. Nissan GTR, very nice, man. Very nice. Have you taken a trade? I have not taken a trade. Are you getting a P1 next? That would be sick. That'd be very sick. Are you in New York? Not in New York. I'm in F435 entry. Stop at the high. I would go break even if you're in F435. Not stop at the high. Aren't you worried driving such expensive cars, a valet could fuck it up or a Honda Civic could park next to you at Whole Foods? Well, I'm not taking the car to Whole Foods, right? Like, obviously, I have other cars as well. So that's not a car that would serve that purpose. But I do get sketched out letting, like, valets drive the car. But, bro, to be honest with you, these valets have driven cars much more expensive than mine, too. So, some of them I trust. But, yeah, man. I'm gonna run that song back as fire. I'm struggling with passing my first eval. Any pep talk? Well, I gotta know what your problem is. Like, what's your issue? What's your problem? Any tips for taxes, trading props, write-offs? Trade with an LLC and get a tax guy, man. Get a CPA. What's your daily driver? My daily driver is a Raptor, guys. It's a Ford Raptor. Where'd you post your car? I did not yet. I just showed it to like you guys here. I didn't post it on my Instagram yet. On my Keyflow Trades Instagram. Should we full port or half port during evals? What? I don't full port, but like if it's a 50k eval, I'll go like 1 mini, 2 minis. Which is not full port. Can you show it again? I think I already have it saved. Nope, I don't. Fuck, I gotta find it again. Hold on. Let me find it. Here you go, bro. That is it right now. Try DM you in Discord to get the root of my problem. Are you in the premium Discord? Your logo would be hard on it. Would it? It's not the same color though, bro. It's not the same color. On Forge. I bought 5 TBTs with code key. I deserve premium or at least 50%. I swear I remember asking if you'd ever get a 720S. You said no. LOL, my dream car. Did I say no? When? I don't think I said no to that. Please tell me your new car has PPF. It's gonna have PPF on it. I'm gonna get PPF put on it. The only reason it doesn't have PPF is because the previous owner put a full 1016 Industries body kit on it, which is a new bumper, new hood, new fenders, and all that stuff. So the OEM parts had the factory body parts had PPF, and then the new ones don't, because they're like freshly painted. But I'm gonna be taking it to go get PPF. What do you think compares to a 720S? I think there's very little that compares to a 720S, to be very honest with you, bro. It's like, I don't know. It's like it's a very unique car in a lot of ways. I don't think much compares. Keep it a buck. But I also haven't driven it much enough to like compare it. Am I mistaken? It was a while ago. I think you might be mistaken. I don't think so. Did you get it for a good deal? Yeah, of course, bro. Did your girl like the 720S? Yeah. Why would she not, bro? Of course. You trade 4-hour PO3 or other PO3s. Mainly the 4-hour PO3. But I trade other PO3s here and there. Still got the F80, yeah. So I have the F80, I have the Raptor, and then I have the 720. Same model as Wheelands? No, Patrick. I don't know if Patrick has a 720 or not, but I know he has a Raptor. Like, we have the same exact Raptor, basically. Yes, sir, I'm in the premium. Yeah, then hit me up in the premium, bro. Hit me up in the Cobra's Den chat. I got you. Where can we see the car? I'm gonna post it on my Keyflow Trades Instagram. So if you guys go to Keyflow Trades on Instagram, I'm gonna be posting it there, and then I'm also gonna be posting a video on it here on YouTube. You still got the 911? No, I sold the 911. Sold the GT3. He has a 722. Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't know what I haven't seen his 720. Are you done with the top and bottom ticking model from last year? Back to the good old... No, bro. Look, this level, this 419.75 is from the top and bottom ticking level. Look, boom, boom. As you can see. Beautiful, right? I don't have any levels for Bitcoin or Ethereum, but I am personally going to start buying Ethereum, or sorry, Bitcoin, under 60K. Under 60K, I'm buying Bitcoin. Personally. What state are you from? I'm from PA, man. I picked it up. When did I pick up the 720? Yesterday. I picked it up yesterday. Why'd you sell the GT3? Just honestly could not afford having a 720 and a GT3, bro. Real truth. You know, I would love if I could have kept the GT3. It would have been cool, but I'm just not there just yet. One day I'll get there where I can have two supercars in the lineup at the same time, but I'm not there yet. What trade did you take, and can you briefly go over it? I didn't take any trade. You def could? I cannot, man. You have Ferrari and 720? I don't have Ferrari. How much does having the 4-hour candle indicator on the side? It helps a lot. It does help a lot. It really does. Just seeing it form live, and then on the lower time frame, you can see the actual range and see it manipulate, see it distribute. Like, it helps a lot. Honestly, I can't trade without it. Keep it a buck. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. I'm probably gonna call it a live here, to be honest with you. That we don't have anything happening here. We don't have shit going on. So I'm gonna be live for Asia. I'll be live at 9 to 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard. If you don't know when I'm gonna be live, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and it'll tell you exactly when I go live. Trade GT3? No, I did not. I did not trade it into Brooklyn Auto. I sold my GT3 to DuPont Registry, and then I bought the 720 from them. But it was white. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or sorry, tonight. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, follow my Instagram though. Keyflow Trades, at Keyflow Trades. Make sure you guys follow the IG. Have a good one, everybody. Peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or I keep saying tomorrow. I see you guys tonight.